gonna try this method. I need to take this balancer off again. I gotta get the nut off. Let's try it. That ain't working. I'm gonna have to take this oil pan off. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What's happened here is that I noticed that the Harmonic Balancer, the rubber in between, they call it elastimer, that is deteriorated. So I bought a new one so I can take care of that issue. So okay, well, let's get to work. Let us switch. It's been 115 today, or yesterday. Well, last week it's been over 110. Now it's raining. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Okay. Right. Can't do that. I'm putting on the water pump right now. Let's get this in, then we'll talk about what happened yesterday with the balancer and all that good stuff. So basically, the two bolts that go into the coolant passages, I'm not sure if they go into the coolant, but they're the nearest to the water pathway. So these two got sealant, and these two bolts got sealant also. And that's the same over here. These both go near the water pathway. So I just put sealant on it just for good measure. So these two studs here, and then these two studs. The rest of the two, I didn't. These two I didn't bother over. This one, it was okay. So. And it says 12 to 18 pounds. Okay, so let's get this on. Turn it the way I want it to turn here. No, wait a minute. Okay, we got two different bolt sizes there. I didn't realize that. We got 5/8 on the bolts nearest to the pathways, the coolant pathways, and we probably got a 1/2 inch on the other. For the 5/8, I'm actually just using a spark plug. For the 5/8, I'm just using a spark plug socket because it doesn't have with the rubber piece taken out. So. Okay, good. All right, let's. also put on some the gasket RTV Ultra Black gasket. Excuse me, RTV Ultra Black on the gaskets too, around the coolant passages. Okay, we'll listen to them this time. We'll do 17 pounds. These are water pump bolts. Okay, there we go. So let's, we're going to tighten, we'll do it in steps here. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Starting the star pattern. Going to we'll go to 18 pounds. There's 10, 18. Okay. Let's start on this one. Go over here. Okay, there's that one. Go over here. Okay. Switch. Okay, we'll go 1/2 inch. Okay. Okay. Always good to double check, like right there. I noticed, yeah, we're still at 18. It backed off a little bit. Okay. Okay, I had over torqued the crankshaft bolt right here, and I had to get it off because my balancer was really bad. It was the rubber had corroded, and eventually probably would have started to cause some slip. Anyways, so I went to go to remove the balancer and harmonic balancer, and couldn't get the bolt off. So I was using a good size. Back this out. I don't know. As you can, it's pretty good size breaker bar. Wasn't budging. So I ended up having to do was getting a propane flame torch, and heating it up, and the thing was I didn't have any Loctite on it or anything, so it was really kind of strange. I must have torqued it down incredibly tight. So anyway, so using that lever, I finally got it cracked, and then I used my impact wrench and took the rest of it off, and the bolt was fine. I cleaned it really well, the bolt, and got all the grooves out, everything cleaned up, even the inside. And I noticed that after doing that, cleaning it real well, the bolt went a lot further in, and I was able to put the proper amount of torque, which was 90 pounds, before what happened was, I remember it it reached 90 pounds very quickly, and I had to put more and more just to get it in. So basically, clean out your threads, clean the threads on the bolt really well. Take a wire brush, scrub it really good. Take your time and do that real well. And it went right. The bolt went right in, and now it's actually tight and butted against the washer. Before, there was a little bit of a gap. I can move the washer inside. So it turned out okay. Just 2 days of just some stress and stuff. So, but everything's good now. So, anyways, we got a water pump on. I'm still a little confused right now on how timing works. I'm working on that. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.